Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Crosswords. We're going to do the Monday today, and by the way, that was my... wait, what? This doesn't look right. How can this week have been better than my... oh, Sunday? But I did the Sunday. I don't understand this. Oh, I see. It does a whole week at a time, the whole week reset, whatever. Anyway, that was, yesterday's video was actually the fastest I ever did a Sunday, which I realized after I turned off the video. That was pretty cool, I thought. So let's see if we can do the Monday faster than that. I'm pretty sure I've had Mondays that took longer because I got stuck on something. Usually, of course, they're pretty easy, but there's plenty of room to make mistakes. Let's get going. Raphael on the tennis court. Isn't it Nadal? Mineral easily split into layers. Talc? Reached base feet first. Dunno. Michelle, who wrote Becoming, that's Obama. Gem found in the outback. Onyx? Opal? Date night staple. A movie? Apple tablets or iPads, so this is an opal. Oh, this is mica. Daily with a Tony for gypsy. I don't know. Like the ocean and most potato chips, they're salty. So AMT, is this correct? Yeah, okay, it wasn't at all. Pianist, all right, we're gonna need a little bit of help on these theme clues apparently. Building extension, don't know. Rhinoplasty informally is a nose job. Mollusk with an iridescent inner shell is an abalone. I thought mollusk had an E. I guess that's a British spelling, maybe? Wasting time. Dallying. This must be joyrides? Okay, yeah. TV host Bihar, I guess must be joy somebody, and rides means takes public transit. So we're combining, we're forming common phrases out of names and actions. Spoken is something spoken is said. Garb, outfit. Trash-loving Grouch of children's TV, Oscar the Grouch on Sesame Street. They bring tears to chef's eyes, onions. Young seal, I guess is a pup. Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band is a Beatles album or song or something. Unstraighten as a wire, you bend it. Illinois City, don't know. Actress Rogers flips out. Rogers, I don't know. That's enough. Oh, how about this R-O-D? Rodin? R-O-D-I-N? Is that a sculptor? That's enough, no more. Could be Rodin, I don't know. Kelly, seen live in the morning. I thought it was Kelly Lee, right? But we only have 4 letters, so that must not be it. Month of many unhappy returns is April. Tax returns people are unhappy about. Kelly seen live. Yeah, okay. Hair goop is gel. Martial arts level. Red is in a red belt? I don't think so. Fall asleep while watching TV is nod off. This is looking like Gina, maybe? Today Show rival for short. Don't know this either. Not up on my morning television, or television in general, really. Lowly laborer is a peon. Muff one. To muff means to make a mistake, so we're looking for air. Get in place for the camera, you pose. Oh, this must be Peoria. Large coffee vessel is an urn. Perfect world is a utopia. So how about this? Something snaps. Ginger. Oh, I missed the F key, or the R key. Ginger snaps. Great. Martial arts level is Don. D-A-N. Oh wait, is it D-O-N? Good Morning America. Don. Okay. Damsel? Not sure. Battle site where Davy Crockett died. The Alamo, I guess? Ends with O. Singer Dylan has fun in the snow. Bob sleds. Change somewhat. Not sure. It's a shame is a last bit of legislation is a law, or probably an act, actually. Not sure. Could be either. Businessman Gates gets out of the poker game. Bill folds. Zola, who wrote J'accuse, don't know. So that's how it is, I see. Fury is rage. Printer powder is toner. Blank of the D'Urbervilles, don't know. Perfect world again. Time long gone is your. Boy in knickers is a lad. Eden is a perfect world. We have Bad and Olsen, which look fine. Watermelon and throwaways are rinds. Soup container comes in cans. Bit of seaweed. Is it alga? A-L-G-A, which you pluralize to make algae? Game recap figures. Not sure. Stats? Words to songs or lyrics. Dressed like RuPaul. Someone who is dressed like RuPaul is in drag. These are names of deserts. Reached base feet first. You slid, like in baseball, a base. Daily with a Tony, don't know. Vanguards, okay. Garb is your attire. Game recap figures are stats, so we have Tyne. Spot for a football coach. Side line, and we don't have rinds, but rather seeds. Went by bicycle. Well, you rode, right? But I don't know. Oh, you pedaled. ABC on a multiple choice question are the answers. Law, okay. Stratagem is a gambit. Fictional 6-year-old at the Plaza Hotel. Eloise? I don't know where that's from. But this is modify, so that makes sense. Ladles are soup serving utensils. Entrepreneur's degree is an MBA. A maiden. Assets are calculations in your net worth. Miles to go before I sleep. And bartender on The Simpsons is Emil. There we go, 728. Is that better or worse than my average Monday? It felt about, I think, well, it must be better, I guess, because, not my best Monday, but my average Monday, right? So shouldn't you be showing me my Mondays here? Yeah, it's better than my average, definitely worse than my best. This is like over my crossword career, I think, and there was a long time when I was just learning and I only did Mondays, so it'll take a while for the averages on that to come down, I think. But 728 feels about average for how I'm doing these days. Anyway, let's have a look at the mini. Sound made with 2 fingers is a snap. Green lightsaber user is a Jedi. Hidden part of the FedEx logo is an arrow. Break up with... Is that Jilt? No. Showstoppers are ads. Little fight is a spat. SJ... Oh. Syrup. Someone baits? Oh gosh, I should know that, but I don't. Is it? I don't know. Pick up a pup, you adopt one. Oh, Yoda is a specific green lightsaber user. Break up with his dump. I see. I feel like this is a questionable clue because, I don't know, I haven't seen a Star Wars movie since episode 1. Is that true? Yeah. I saw 1 in theaters as like a teenager or young adult whenever that came out. And I was like, I'm done with Star Wars. I tried watching Rogue Legacy when it was on Netflix a year or two ago or something like that. And I just, like, could not get into it at all. So anyway, but I thought, like, they, like Luke, for example, has a green lightsaber. And, like, I think all of the Jedi do, or at least in the early ones. They might have changed it later on. And they gave, you know, Darth Vader and all the bad guys, like, red ones to, like, set them apart. And then later, like, the Sith in general have red ones, right? So, I don't know. This clue, it's fine because it's checked. You can get it from the crosses. But I feel like especially on a mini, you should generally be able to figure it out just from the clue. I don't know. Who am I? I don't make crosswords. I think I've... Excuse me. I think I already looked at the spelling bee, but maybe it's reset since then. No, it hasn't. So I saw this, and it was pretty clear that implicitly is the pangram. But I'm only at great here. I have limply, limp. Oh, I have pimply, but not pimp. Oh, because that doesn't use the L. Well, you know, maybe what we'll do is I'll show you guys Ken since I like since it's one of the ones that the New York Times does. No, I don't want email Ken. I'll show you this guy in a minute. I just wanted to make sure it was all loaded okay and didn't have anything weird. Okay, so here we go. This is one of the puzzles the New York Times used to do that I don't do on the New York Times website at all. I have an app on my phone and that has a bunch of different puzzle games, and one of them is randomly generated Ken, which I almost never play because it's not like my favorite or anything. But I thought we'd show you another puzzle. We have time, right? How is this looking? Is it rendering? Is it fitting okay? It is. I just hope we don't need to do a lot of scrolling. We shouldn't, right? We'll try a medium 4x4, I guess. All right. So you have to make a magic square is the first constraint. So in each column and each row, we need all the numbers from 1 through 4. I guess magic squares usually have diagonals, but we don't here. I think. Maybe you do, and I just never noticed. That would be an interesting constraint. Anyway, and furthermore, each of these little rectangular areas has a goal number and an operation to perform. So this 4 is all by itself. It has to be a 4. Their UI is so bad. How do I... okay. Maybe I'm supposed to hit enter? Anyway. Here, we have to multiply 3 numbers to get 6, and they all have to be different because they're in the same row. So I know that they're 1, 2, and 3, which puts the 4 here. What? That's not at all where I clicked. This is... And if you subtract something involving 4 and want a result of 3, the only answer is 1. Can I clear that? Okay. Now these are 2 and 3, which is fine. I don't believe I know anything about the order. These are also 2 and 3. These have to include a 2. It has to be 2 and 4 or 2 and 1. These, oh, again, to subtract with a result of 3, you need a 4 and a 1. We can't put the 4 here because of this. So this is, oh God. This is a 1, and this is a 4. I'm never doing Ken on this website again. I don't know, maybe it's easier if I use the keyboard instead. So 1 and 4. Well, that clears this 2 up, right? It can't be a 4 and a 2 because there's no space for a 4 here. So it needs to be 2 and a 1. This can't be a 1, so it's a 2. And this is the 1. Now we know this is a 3 by the column. This basically is the 1, 4, and the 2, so it's a 3. This is a 2. This is a 3. This must be a 4. 1, 4, and 3 means this is a 2. This is a 3, 2, 1. There you go. And I tried to show you guys a larger Ken, but halfway through, I was like trying to figure out the keyboard controls for this site, and I hit a key combo that was my stop recording key. So it actually didn't turn out very well. And also, I'm not good enough to do a harder Ken. So we're just going to stop here, I guess. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.